Hi everyone! Welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're doing a live tarot reading. So for today's live tarot reading, we have three tiers available. The first one is the live yes, no, or timing question. So if your question can be answered with a yes or no, or you're looking for the timing of a particular situation, then that would be the tier for you. If your question cannot be answered with a yes or a no, and it would become an open-ended question. So for that, we have the single card open-ended question. So for that, I'll be pulling out one card and channeling the energy. And then there is the three-card open-ended question where I'll be pulling out three cards. So with three cards, there's definitely more hidden energy coming through, more details. It really depends on what you're looking for, your needs at this point in time. These are the three tiers available. Now, these lives are an opportunity for you to ask your questions and get immediate comfort, clarity, and confirmation. I do offer private readings outside of this, but with respect to private readings, the minimum turnaround time, if you choose the express delivery, is about 24 to 48 hours. Otherwise, it's about 3 to 5 business days. So I thought, why not have another avenue where you can ask your questions and get a little bit more immediate. I'm usually here every single weekday, and I'm here for an hour taking in questions and reading requests. Now, this is otherwise going to be a muted live. So if there are no questions coming through, I'm muting myself. I'm doing my own work. I'm actually taking the time to ground my energy because I wish to be at my optimal best when there is a registered question coming through. So in order to stay focused and aligned during these live sessions, I may not be able to respond to general chat messages unless there is a registered reading request. Just know that I see your messages and it does make me smile. Thank you so much for sharing your energy. But because I have to ground my energy, because I have to stay focused on channeling, I may not be able to respond. All right. So take your time, think about your situation, think about what aspect of your situation do you want clarity about. And then once you decide on which tier you want, click the link. It will take you to a checkout page. Once you get to the checkout page, fill in your details. And then over there, there'll be a section where you can put in your name. You can put in a nickname if you wish, as long as you intend that name to be for yourself. Don't worry, the messages will come through. And then there will be a box over there right below that where you can put in your question. All right. So I'm going to be muting myself now, doing my own work behind the scenes, grounding my energy. But the moment there is a registered question, I'll be unmuting myself and then I'll start channeling the energy. All right. I hope you're doing well. If not, I hope that things do feel better. I hope that I can provide some kind of comfort, clarity, and confirmation, whether it is through these live tarot readings or whether it is through the other videos that are there on my channel. Hi, Tina. Are you here? Just give me like a heart. Yeah, okay. Hi. I just got your question. I guess you want to know what's next in your career or the energy around it. Okay, let's check. What's next in your career? One card flipped out already. Hold on. Nine of Swords. Hold on. Tina's career, please. What's next? And Tina's career. Or the energy around it. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay, this is good. First off, we did have the Nine of Swords coming through, but I'll tell you what that is about in just a little bit. We have the Page of Pentacles coming through. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and finally we have the Ace of Swords coming through, all right? So let me talk a little bit about what's going on. First off, the energy that is there right now will continue for a little bit, all right? Whatever it is that you're doing right now, you are building something big, slow and steady. It is going to take time. It might not even look like surface level progress, but there are things that you are actually slowly building as time is going right now. Now, the next thing is a little bit of a pause with respect to your career, because there are things that need to shape up in order for you to gain clarity about what's next. The clarity will come through what you're meant to do, your soul purpose, what you're meant to achieve in this lifetime as well. It will come through. But for right now, you are going to be a little bit, I wouldn't even say limbo. This is not limbo, Tina, because this is progress, but you don't necessarily know that it is progress. You don't know that you are actually putting in the building blocks for this clarity to come in. Now, there might be a little bit of a heads up coming through. That's why this card flipped out. You might kind of be wondering why aren't things moving fast? And your thoughts might be working against you right now. Just understand that there's a reason why it might not look like there's any progress that's happening, because you are actually growing with respect to maybe changes in your mindset, understanding yourself, setting up the back end processes so that it is stable and secure for you long term. There are things that you are doing right now, even without your knowledge, and it might not be as fast as you think it is. It might not even look like you're doing anything at this point in time, but there is a reason why things are taking the time that it is. Everything will click into place, but it is going to take time. There is a pause before everything clicks into place, before that clarity comes to you. So if you are right now confused about what you're supposed to do, or if you feel like you're not, you want to get that clarity, but things are not moving really fast, just understand that there's a reason why it is going at the pace that it is. Don't let your mind kind of trick you into thinking that you should be going faster. Don't let your mind kind of work against you at this point in time, right? Yeah, that makes sense. You are in a pause. You are, but I can't say pause because we have the Page of Pentacles coming through. Even if it feels like a pause to you, you are not. No, you are not. You're actually laying a very stable foundation. Now, the Page of Pentacles, very slow, very, very slow. There's a lot that you're learning through this process, whether that is learning about your thoughts, who you want as your clients, what do you want next for your career, what kind of an entrepreneur do you want to be, what kind of a career do you want for yourself. There are things that are reshaping within you. You're rewiring all of these things. So this is there's a learning curve to it, and you are in that learning curve right now. So I wouldn't say that it is a pause or it is a limbo. It seems like it, but it's not. There's actually things moving forward for you. Pentacle energy is slow, but it is sure, and it lays a very, very stable foundation for long term. So right now, the advice coming through, actually, this just popped up. Advice coming through is don't let your thoughts trick you into thinking that things are supposed to be going faster, or there's supposed to be like this dynamic energy that's supposed to be there. No, even if it feels like nothing's happening on the surface, you are learning a lot in this process. There's a lot of changes that's going on within you that needs to happen at the time that it is taking, so that at one point clarity comes through, right? So it is this energy, and then clarity will come through, and then momentum will build. And just let me know your thoughts. Right now, I am doing Tina's. I did get one more request. I will first do Tina's, and then the next one is Queen's, right? I just wanted to like give you a heads up in case Queen was already here. But Tina, take your time, no worries. We'll sit with as long as the energy wants us to sit. So I'm just waiting for your thoughts. Yes, that it just popped up. Exactly. There is an energy of overthinking. Yes, it is coming through. Don't overthink. No. Just tell yourself whatever it is that you have been telling yourself. Trusting yourself not to rush. Yes, keep telling yourself that. And that's why this popped up. I think it wasn't even like the energy hadn't even come through, but don't worry about it. All right. So a bit of a pause. You are going to be in this energy. It does look like quite some time, Tina. I would say I am getting actually a timeline of, I would say 7 months. It's going to be in this energy for 7 months. It feels long, but there's a lot that you're actually building behind the scenes. I would say you will be moving forward step by step, but it might not look like, for someone who is used to taking big steps, these steps might seem too small, like they're not moving the needle or something like that. Or you might feel like, oh, I should be doing much more at this point. No. There's a reason why you're meant to take smaller steps right now. You are going to be in this energy for at least the next 7 months. That's the energy that's coming through. But once the clarity hits, things will move really fast. Things will shift very fast. And then you'll understand why it needed to take the time that it did for you to set a very stable foundation, right? So don't think too much of it. But this is going to be the energy, at least for the next, I'm seeing a timeline of about 7 months. And yes, if you don't feel called to post anything, don't do it. No. When the call comes, it means that there is clarity that's set in somewhere subconsciously. You're working through things, then post or then take the next step. So don't worry about it. And, okay. I didn't get the question though, Tina. Okay, I'll ask this. That's a yes and a no question, so I'll do a yes and a no. Hold on. Is Tina stopping herself from posting? Is Tina's conscious 3D self, stopping her from posting. Tina's conscious 3D self. It looks like yes. The answer is 10 of Wands, yes. I think you're putting too much pressure on yourself. That's the 10 of Wands energy. You're putting too much pressure on yourself to post, not to post. I think that in your mind, it weighs a lot more. And so you are stressing yourself a bit about it. The energy coming through is let go, right? If you feel like you're forcing yourself to post a picture, no, that's not the energy. Anything that feels urgent, impatient, forcing yourself, that's not your higher self coming through. That's some kind of maybe wiring from past experiences, or even that urgency. It's meant to help you work through it. You're supposed to sit with that urgency, or even right now, the block that you're facing. So sit with that block. If you feel like you're forcing yourself to post a picture, or you feel like you should be forcing yourself to post a picture, it just means that you are not ready. You're not ready. No. I would say let go, all right? The energy coming through is don't think about it for a little while, okay? Right now, I think the forcing part of it is becoming a burden on you. So let go for now. Don't think about it. When you feel that it will just come, it will really just come. That's the energy that's coming through. The moment you feel like, yes, I'll post, then you post. Until then, if you're fighting with yourself, it means that you're working through something, right? So don't force yourself to do anything. If you're forcing yourself not to post, then there's probably something that you're working through, right? So let go of the burden. Just trust that when you feel called to, you will post it. You don't have to force yourself not to post, nothing. When it is time, it will just naturally flow. Wait for the flow. There's something called inspired action, and that is actually reminding me of what you're going through right now. Every time we feel like we're confused, I don't know whether I should do this or I should do this, it means either we don't have the data that we need to work things through in our subconscious, or we have the data, but we are processing it behind the scenes on a subconscious level. Sometimes you can process it on a more intentional level, but usually if you're confused, you're not sure about what decision to make, you are processing, or you just need enough data for you to process subconsciously. So if you're forcing yourself, whether it is to post or not to post, you're still forcing yourself. There is an indecision that's coming through. So that means that you haven't yet resolved that energy within you. Sometimes what can happen is if you push yourself unnecessary at this point, you'll post and then you'll change your mind, or you'll not post and then the next minute you'll feel differently. So wait for that energy to settle within you. It will settle, don't worry. Let go of the burden for now. Don't think too much about it. You're stressing yourself and it looks unnecessary at this point. The 10 of Wands talks about unnecessary burden. It's time to put it down. So don't think about it for now, right? Let your mind kind of work itself out. Don't put conscious thoughts towards it. Once you feel the energy stabilize within you, you'll know what to do. So give it some time, right? It does look like you're forcing yourself, yes. So the answer to your question is yes. But there's also advice coming through. All right. Don't worry about it. The message will come through. Don't worry about it. Don't put that pressure on you, right? Do you have any other question, Tina? Okay, I'm closing out your reading. Thank you so much for choosing me to help you gain clarity in both of your situations. And I wish you the most peaceful path for both of the situations that we talked about. Alrighty. For those of you who are out here, I am still continuing the live. We have a request from Queen. Queen, if you're here, just let me know. If you want to give me a heart, or you want to send me a chat message, that would be okay as well. You're here? Okay. Hold on. Let me clear out the energy. Does your person to get to know you and potentially be in a serious relationship? Okay. Does your person I feel like those are two questions, so I'll pick up two separate cards, right? I just feel called to, so don't worry about it. Does your person really want to get to know you? We'll first ask that, okay? Does your person want to get to know you? And does your person potentially want to be in a serious relationship with you? I'll just add with you specifically, all right? Okay, does your person really want to get to know you? Yes. All right, yes, your person is interested to get to know you. I feel like there is some kind of an enthusiasm, some kind of an energy where your person feels like you are what they have been looking for or what they have been praying for. So there is that curiosity, there is that energy of wanting to get to know you deeper, wanting to get to know you better. So the answer to that part of the question is yes. Hold on. The answer to potentially be in a serious relationship with you, the answer is 3 of Wands. So this means not yet, all right? The conscious thought of being in a serious relationship right now has not occurred for your person. They're still in the process of waiting and watching. They want to understand if you are who they're looking for or if you are who they've been manifesting all along. So the second part of your question is your person may not necessarily be thinking about it right now. They might be wondering, but it's not yet a conscious thought. But for now, yes, your person really does want to get to know you. I would say give it time, all right? Allow your person to get to know you. You also take the time to get to know them. I think that this energy will clarify, will start to settle down. It will become clear after a while. It's too premature. That's the energy. I mean, 3 of Wands is like, it's a bit too premature for your person to be thinking about a serious relationship. But yes, your person does want to get to know you right now. If you have any thoughts, you can definitely email me. I know that we have chatted before via email, so if you want to share any thoughts, you can definitely email. But if you have any other questions, also, yes, you can email. But if you're done with the reading, yeah, just let me know somehow, either with a heart or you can email me. Shall I close out your reading? I read your I read your email. Yeah, don't worry. There are 2 parts to that question. It's just a little bit premature for your person to be thinking about a serious relationship, but yes, your person does want to really get to know you right now. Shall I close out your reading? Just give me a heart if you want me to close out your reading. Okay. Thank you so much for choosing me to help you gain clarity in your situation, Queen. I wish you the most peaceful outcome in the situation that we just channeled. All right. Alrighty, for those of you who are here, I'll probably, okay. No, I have to close out the reading. I didn't see the time, but I have to close out today's reading, all right? Thank you so much for watching all the way up until here. And I'll be here every single weekday. I'm usually here for about an hour, right? And yeah, other than that, I do offer private readings outside of the live tarot readings. So with respect to the private readings, the minimum turnaround time for that, if you choose the express delivery, it's about 24 to 48 hours. Otherwise, it is about 3 to 5 business days. So that really depends on your needs. If you are looking for like immediate comfort, clarity, confirmation, then that would be these live tarot readings. I decided to just keep those as an avenue. And I'm here every single weekday for about an hour. And outside of that, it really depends on your needs, because sometimes the energy is just changing that fast. Sometimes you need that immediate clarity. So really depends on what you're looking for. The private readings, of course, are a lot more in-depth. They're a lot more personal. So it really depends on what you're looking for, right? So those are the two options available. I am closing out today's reading, today's live tarot reading. So if you have any questions that you'd like to ask live, I'll be here around the same time tomorrow. So you can definitely check out the live tarot reading tomorrow. I'm here every single weekday. Right? I hope you all are doing well. If not, I hope that I can provide some kind of clarity, comfort, and confirmation, whether it is through these live tarot readings or whether it is through the other videos that are there on my channel. All right? Take care and trust your intuition. I'll catch you in my next one.